How do you know when you're done taking B1? So there's two categories of people that need B1. Number one, people who are nutritionally deficient, and it takes about 6 months to get their B1 status up in their body. And the other people need it pharmacologically. I've mentioned this before, where they just need to take it every day for the rest of their lives. So for those people, you just stay on the B1 consistently. As long as you're getting results, you should maintain a certain level of health because B1 is driving the mitochondria to work better. Therefore, your body's making energy. And there are cases of people reversing serious illness like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's for many, many years. They're in remission because the B1 is keeping their energy production at a higher level, and the B1 is forcing that to happen, and that's perfectly fine and great for them. Okay, but for the rest of us, when you take B1, as I mentioned before, you should feel better, worse, better, worse. Here's your dose on this hand. So your dose goes up, and then you feel better, but then you can backslide temporarily, and then better again, and backslide, better again. So you keep getting better and better, and then you maintain a physiological treatment dose, such as, let's say, 600 milligrams of benfotiamine or 1,000 milligrams. So you stay at that, and over the course of 6 months, for example, you just keep getting better and better. And then there comes a point where you feel worse again. That's when you drop out the B1. You just eliminate it. And then if you go back up to feeling better, that means you're done with the B1. And then you go on a maintenance dosage. Now, the maintenance dosage is 250 milligrams of a B1 salt, such as thiamine mononitrate or thiamine hydrochloride, every day for the rest of your life. Everybody should be on it if you use your brain or your body more than a cave person, caveman or cavewoman. You have to stay on B1 because our modern day stresses far exceed what our bodies have been through, since the dawn of mankind. So if you have a job, you got kids you're raising, you are stuck in traffic, you have to deal with a boss, for example. We have politicians that are nuts. So when you have these kind of stresses, that's where B1 comes into play. Now, the B1 salt is not very well absorbed, which is totally fine, but it's really inexpensive, and it's the most tolerated for all kinds of people. So you could have allergies to foods and chemicals, but yet the B1 salt is perfectly fine for you to take that. So the generally accepted amount of time to become nutritionally sufficient or to replenish your B1 is about 6 months. I personally think that I've hit that at about 5.5 months. So I've been through high doses of B1. I've cut back at this as I'm talking right now. I've cut back to 0, and I feel better because I had a moment of feeling worse again. So I stopped it. Now I'm feeling better again. So I've hit that threshold. Now, at the beginning, when I first started taking B1, I took it every day for about 10 days, and I felt much better. And then I stopped it. Within 6 hours, I was worse. And within 2 days, I was ready to go to urgent care. So I really needed B1 at that time. So I stayed on a high dose. It's been 5.5 months. And now I think I'm done with it, but we'll see. If I feel like I need it again, I just start taking it again. And then eventually I'll be on the B1 salt for maintenance.